Oh, God. Good morning. Morning has broken. Morning has broken. Ready to go. Morning has broken. The first morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tea too milky. Hello. You get a good view of my garden. mm? Yeah. Della Corner Lock Creations. Lot Creations. What do you do? Just need to I like to get up in the morning and browse in the garden and look on the things that are growing. And all the untidy bits. Some peppers, some peas, some pigeon peas. Well, it looks like they're alive. Hmm. That's I love that. You remember that I don't know if you guys anyone on here remember when I let me get my stick because I like to use my stick to hold on. There's a stick. Where is my stick? Get one of my sticks. Hold on. This one too tall. Oh gosh, here's my stick over here. Still got all the work to do. Yeah, you remember when I pruned the pepper? You remember? Look at it. See in there? Look how it might get big. Look, yes, right there. I pruned it. And look. So I said, don't be afraid to cut your peppers. All the peppers now they're springing up new leaves. New leaves are springing up. Today, sun's gonna shine today. You see, the gungo peas them I put out new new leaves as well. Holy gungo peas are putting out. Some of them died. Some of them died, but that's part of the whole. Some of them passed on. Some of them passed on, but that's how it is. That's how it is. You don't expect everybody to live. Not after we go through a terrible weather. We went through a terrible weather, you know. Yeah, man, we went through a terrible weather. I give them some space to breathe now. Give them some space to breathe. You see? Give them some space to breathe. Sun gonna shine. Look at that. There's a lot of earth around them. When they get bigger now, I mold them up more. Look how big the leaves are. All these leaves going to fall off, and young fresh ones will young fresh leaves will start to come through. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Give them some space to breathe so the sun can get to the roots. We want the sun to go to the roots now. Want some sun to go to the roots, yeah. Well, today is the 20th, and you know that there is a saying that this is the right time to plant anything in your garden because it's gone past the risk of frost. So everyone now will be busy planting out in their garden now. Anytime after the 20th. So today is the 20th. So everyone will be busy. All the allotment farmers now will be busy in their garden. Busy, busy, busy in their garden. Seriously. Because, hold on. Yeah, man. You can smell the marigold. You know, the thing just press and it just evoke the smell of the marigold. Mmm. I have these empty things because I'm waiting. I've got some peppers coming from DT Brown. I've got my corns. I've got some more corns here. Everywhere I put a marigold. This garden is filled with marigold. These are all of my onions. They're about a foot apart, I would think, yeah. So I get some good sized onions. There's red onion, and there's normal onion. And I need to keep this here. Oh, those are the parakeets. Sounds good, isn't it? Yeah. This is my fever grass. Look at my fever grass. I want it to start bursting growth. Lettuce over there. Lettuce. And oregano. It's another oregano, you know. Yeah, that's another. No, this is a this one's oregano. And there's another one here. There's another one here. I have 2 oregano. Oh, you go fall down. I think you want water, and I think I need to put some soil in you and some water before I go. I think you really need some water. There's something here that needs water, guys. Let me go get the let me go get some water for them. Hold on. Let me go get the water for them. I'll put some soil in. I don't know why I'm dry. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? Tell me. Tell me. Huh? Oh, God. want to dry out. Every minute they dry out. Every minute they dry right out. Every minute. Every so often you have to keep watering. Because every minute the plants dry out. Mm. Every so often the plants. Here's my favorite place, guys. I like to go for a walk under here, and this is gonna be, honestly, you're gonna love it when the chochos start to bear and hang down underneath. I'm gonna make sure I trail them properly. Trail them. You see plants, they're very funny. There's this insect. I don't know if anyone has problem where you see the leaves have these things inside of it. They are, if you open the leaf, you'll see that is insects inside. This worm that sits in there. So whenever you see it on your plant, you have to take it off, or else it fill up the whole of the your plants. You see? If you look, you'll see they make holes underneath. If I get the scissors and show you. Okay. Happens a lot with plants. It happens a lot with these kind of leafy plants. If I open this, if I go under here, hold on. You'll see. I'm just trying to get underneath. You see it? Okay, look. There's the worm. All right, let me show you this one. Look, there's the worm. You see the worm? You see? Look, there's the worm. See? There's the worm. And they get under the leaves and eat off your stuff. You have to, see? So they crab it, you know. I don't know how these things work. So look at that. So you have to just take them off and squash them. You see him? Watch him. Okay, see? Look at that. They get into the leaves of the plant and they eat. So look out for these stuff in your garden, because they'll just mess up your plants. Right, guys? I'm just going to squash them. And they tend to take up. They tend to take up the leaf, the long leaf plants. Yeah. Right. You see what I'm talking about? This is a comfrey plant, and you see, if you look, they take up the comfrey. Look, I don't know why it affects the comfrey plants. Look, see, it affects the comfrey plant. Vi, what is this, Vi? These things that goes into the leaves of the comfrey plant. It's a worm still, but I don't know how. You wonder they go on the. Look at this one. If I cut this one, hold on. If I cut this leaf, I'm gonna cut. I've cut it, but I'm gonna go underneath it and show you. So you have to. Good morning. So you see, how the heck they build up thing underneath here, so. See, look at the little worm underneath. Yeah, and they're so camouflage. They look like the leaf. They're black. Some of them black. So you see that? I've just opened that one. See that? So you have to go around and it's insect, yeah, but I don't know why it's always affect these broadleaf things. So I have to just cut them off. Yeah. I'm gonna put this in this so it can get some sunshine. I don't know if it's in a shade, if it affects it more when it's in a shade, you know. You can see, okay, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So underneath the plant, you'll see this is where they sit. So I'm wondering if it's the because it's in a shade and comfrey. You know, I'm gonna put it in the compost bin right now. Make them stay in there, so. Make them stay in the compost, because comfrey good for your plants. So right now the compost bin, I'm gonna put them. Yeah, they can dig what they want dig out in there. They can dig what they want to dig, right? But I put them in the compost. Because comfrey and stinging nettles is very good for your plants, you know. So I'm gonna put them in there. Very good for your plants. They just tend to so you see I've cut back all the affected leaves. I think if you look underneath, that's where something laid their eggs and it formed that thing inside. But that's how plants are, isn't it, Vi? The chocho coming up, Vi. I'll come up toward them in here, so they're coming up. Strawberries are. So here are, oh my God, this is my beauty. I love it. I love to see my hanging baskets. Even the cabbage and the something not come to it. Just look at colors on top. Anyway, it's over half an hour now, so good morning. Have a good Tuesday. I'm gonna go. Things are still looking up. I think I finished now, finally. There's not a lot to plant. I have some things coming from DT Brown, which I will plant in these empty bags here. So I'm waiting for those and just leave everything else now to nature. But yes, you remember I was doing the sun in the crevices yesterday. So I managed to do that. All right, I've got my corns here and corns at the front. My potatoes are underneath here. See, look at the the borag. Bees love this. If you can put a lot of these plants in your garden, guys, the bees love it. So I make sure I have borag to attract the bees for pollination, for the pollinations. So yeah, just have a look when you look down in it and look at the beauty of the garden. Yeah, man, borage good, full up. Mr. The bees love them. If I have space to just full up pouring it with borage, I would. But yeah, I'm going now. Have a good day. Take care, guys. Bye.